Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in to Grooming by Rudy. Guys, in this video we had an opportunity to show you something here. This is Brody. We featured him in a past video, and Brody is missing an eye. As groomers, you know, we come across this stuff a lot. A dog might be missing an eye, a leg, a tail, but the purpose of the video is just to explain how we approach a unique situation like this. Brody actually was attacked by another dog that was off leash. So anybody out there, guys, please just remember to keep your dogs on a leash so that you know, this kind of thing doesn't happen. But he recovered very well, and he's still able to see out of his right eye, but the pressure from a grooming standpoint here is that we really want to be careful. He's down an eye, so we don't want to mess up this eye, so we have to be very, very careful. And it's a high pressure situation for a groomer. You groomers know what I'm saying here. So with that being said, and safety being the number one priority here, the one thing that we did and to approach cleaning out under the eye differently is we actually did it with a snap-on comb. We did a lot of snap-on comb work, so we kind of got under the eye like this with the snap-on comb, and you know, very, very careful placement, and very, very slowly, so that we're really being very extra careful not to poke that eye. With these snap-on combs, the great thing about it is that they create a barrier between the blade and the skin, so there's no moving parts that are actually on the skin. So even if you know, it touched the skin, it wouldn't catch the skin or poke the eye, and they have a very rounded edge. So that's one of the things we did. Also, just on the top of the head here, also using a snap-on comb, being very, very careful and slow, working it very, very slowly so that you're not poking that eye in any way. Also, when we went ahead and scissored his bangs earlier, very, very carefully, even with the combing, don't want to poke. A few snips here and there to get the job done. Pay very, very careful attention, and kind of angling your scissors on a more outward angle, so that you're, again, just staying away from that eye and paying very, very special attention to that eye. And also, the other thing is, being that this eye is no longer there, what happens is this causes a very, very soft spot there, which becomes very, very sensitive to them. And even though the eye's not there, they still may flinch a lot because they can't see. But again, there's a very, very soft spot there. So even with the handling, you want to be very, very careful with the eye that's no longer there, because the socket is very, very soft. So even when I'm coming across, say with the snap-on comb or something, I'm kind of really blending softly in that area so that, you know, we're not causing the dog any pain. So even with the brush, guys, you know, you want to come very, very careful, and being very, very careful with the bristles and the corners of the brush. So just avoid that eye. Hold the head firmly so that you're not, and do it very slowly so that you're not poking that eye. It's the last thing you want to do. And even with the comb, same thing. We're being very, very gentle and kind of just, you know, finessing it over the eye. Even when you get in here, you want to place the comb carefully. And just be very, very careful so that we're not poking that remaining eye. But we just really wanted to show you this, guys, because it's a unique situation. And again, groomers see this kind of stuff a lot. And the purpose of the video is just, if you're in a situation like this, be safe, be extra, extra careful not to damage the eye that's left, just so that he can keep his vision for as long as he possibly can. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Give it up for Brody here. He's one of our favorite dogs, so I'm so glad we got to feature him again. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out our radio show. It's called Groomer Humor. We'll leave that link down below. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And once again, on behalf of Anthony and I, thanks for tuning in to Grooming by Rudy. Good boy, Brods. Oh, good boy,